Always on fire.
You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist. You're watching GuudeBoulderfist.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of MindCrack. As always, this is Jason. That's Mr. Spider. He's dead now though. Hope you didn't get too attached to him. And we're over there's the Earth Tower. There's the Snow Cone Delic. And this is the cave we're gonna start with. That's right, we're going caving, bitches. I was just busy using up some of that gold I got. Oh, well, I'm down here now. For Christmas. I was waiting for a video to get done uploaded, and that way I could cave unhindered. So here I go. And I got my fortune pick on me. And yep, that's pretty much it. So I've been getting lots of comments about how the game works, and I'll have you know that this is my 251st episode. I am quite familiar with how the game works by now. I've always had a thing with games I play that where I kind of want to know all the ins and outs. Now, granted, I don't know the ins and outs of every single redstone contraption or latch and hatch, all the stuff that is involved with wiring up redstone, but a lot of that stuff is electrical engineering type stuff that I haven't felt the need to have to know how to use, so I haven't bothered messing with it, basically. Got a frog in my throat. So yeah, I don't know all the redstone stuff, but anything else in this game, I know how it works. I know that if you have a creeper killed by a skeleton, he drops a record, so you can stop commenting and letting me know that. These are things that you know by the time you've made like your 10th episode. So if you're on episode 251 of a Let's Play, not counting the extra Iron Man stuff, the 404 challenges, etc., then you know how that stuff works. And I have to keep reminding myself that I get new subscribers every day, and not everyone's seen all 250 episodes of my stuff, so you don't know that I've been on a search for a golden record from a dungeon for over a year now. And I've never found one. So I have to remind myself that not everyone knows all the stuff that goes on in these episodes. Oh, there was an arrow. Hey, where are you going? Stop it. Stop. Hang around the rosy. Yeah, that song's about nuclear fallout. And look at that. Look at that shit. I'm wearing it. Can't be touched. Untouchable. It's nice, isn't it? Be untouchable. Let's see, what else do I know? You can eat spider eyes. Yep, I'm aware. They poison you, though, in case you didn't know that. This is one of the downfalls of reading every comment you get, is sometimes you have to read the same shit 150 times a day. But I'm not complaining. I like that you guys comment. I like reading most of them. Some of them I wish you would just stop posting. Alright, well this little area here was cleared out. Basically, today I want to check out the caves around our area and find out. I've been waiting on BWO to do this, but if I keep waiting on this game will evolve to version 3, so 3.0 that is. And if you'd like, and if you're out of an episode to watch or something like that, then go back and check out Season 1, my single player, whenever the game was... The Nether didn't even exist yet. You can see somebody go to the Nether for the very first time the day it came out with no knowledge of the thing at all. And then you can post about how if you hit zombie pigmen, they're going to attack you back. You can let old Jason know about that. Jason of the past. You tell him. Tell him what an idiot he is. Don't hit the zombie pigmen, Jason of the past. If you hit them, they're going to attack you back. Don't do it, man. That guy never listens. I did a lot of caving back then. I miss it. That's why I started the 404 challenge. For those of you that haven't ever seen my 404 challenge, you should watch that. That's a lot of mushrooms that have spread here. Hope I don't sound bitter, because I'm not. I just realized I was sounding bitter as I was saying all these things. Oh, good God, there's 2 of them! Man, which reminds me of my Season 1 when I found my first diamond and was taken out by 2 skeletons. I acted like it was the end of the world. But I'm really hoping today that I finally find that golden record. The golden record that we haven't found in over a year of searching. Is there more down here? Yep. I was about to say, I bet there's more down here. Oh no, I just broke that. Down here, this is where the golden record's going to be. I can sense it. So I was trying to think of stories to tell today. And I'd come up with some while I was driving back from the store, and I don't remember what the hell they were. That's how it works. Oh, I know. Here's another comment I've been getting a lot since I've been telling my stories. People keep talking about how if you live in a poor area, and in trailer parks, that's stuff I've been talking about is common, and most people don't know it because they live in suburban areas. And I'll have you know, we never lived in any poor areas. I've never lived in a trailer park in my life. So, I don't know what I said that made it sound like I lived in a trailer park. I did buy a trailer at one point, but even then I didn't live in a trailer park. I had my own land that the trailer... What happened to that guy? Was he still standing there? I swear to God he was gone after I hit him the first time. But yeah, I bought my own land for the trailer to go on, so I didn't. I never lived in. I've never lived in a trailer park. Even my friends in Texas that lived in trailers didn't live in trailer parks. They lived in trailers in their own land. But the place I lived in Texas for the majority of the time was on a big 100-acre ranch. So it was far from this poor area. So I'm sorry if I gave that impression. I know that hearing all the crazy shit that goes on in Texas makes you think that it must just be this downtrodden area that, or the slums or something. But no, I think it's just Texas. I think it's just how it works. Like my brother's uncle was the justice of the peace in the county we lived in. So like even whenever we would try to file charges against his dad for like stalking and abuse and all those things, they would just disappear. So that's just like another example of how Texas is run. It's like I don't know, that whole state just needs to fall off in the ocean. It'd be a big part of the United States that was just gone though. Yeah, people don't realize how big Alaska is either. I just like to say that. They just assume it's a tiny little area. You should compare that to the rest of the United States, guys. It's fucking huge. Why do I hear a chicken? I'm like nowhere near the surface, am I? So my goal was to find a golden record and find gold, which I don't know how much gold I really need anymore. I feel like I've gotten quite a bit of gold from Nebris and the other guys. I was just actually working on that while I was waiting on my upload to finish. I think I just said that a minute ago, didn't I? And I think I have enough gold actually to finish the whole storage system, which is amazing. I can't believe that the amount of gold I got given was enough to finish the storage system. Oh Jesus! Let's fuck this guy up. Bring it on, fucker. I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid of nothing. I'm on the best arm in the world. Okay, where'd he go? Got plenty of room for him to spawn right here. But I'm starting to get worried that I'm gonna run out of stories because there's only so many to tell. Tell the story of the first time I went to a concert. I think it was 1989. we could look it up and figure it out. It was Guns N' Roses and Metallica at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Texas. It's 88, 89, 90, somewhere in that area. If you can find when Guns N' Roses and Metallica were at the Texas Stadium. It was sold out, which the place is fucking huge, right? And the tickets that... man, it was me and that Carol's son again. I don't remember his... Still can't remember his name. Ricky, that was his name. Ricky. Yep. Finally. It's been remembered. So yeah, me and Ricky, we had tickets to go, and we were obviously too young to go on our own. So my mom had this friend that she knew go with us, and apparently they didn't even have tickets. This is something that I found out, or I realized later in life, is what all happened that day. I mean, you never go into a concert before, you don't really know what you're getting yourself into. Some water down there. I wonder if I could drop and survive. I'm not gonna find out. So anyways, we go with these people, and I didn't really know them. And again, looking back at all of it all, like I've thought about everything that happened that day since then, and you realize a lot of stuff that you did not realize at that age. But anyway, so we get there, and they get some tickets from a scalper, right? And the tickets, the tickets we had were for seats up in the bleachers. But the tickets they got were general admission, like ground floor tickets, right? Which is cool because that was much better than the seats that we had in the grand scheme of things. But whenever we got to actually go in, again, this is all looking back and realizing what exactly happened that day. The guy that was letting us in didn't want to let me and Ricky in because our tickets were supposed to be up in the stands, but I guess they talked him into it. Again, this is all looking back and realizing what exactly all happened that day. They talked him into it. There's some gold. And so we got to go on with them, right? And then so we went up towards the stage. I have a drink of some liquid here. What did neighbors do? I didn't know animals disappeared. Oh, baby shitter. Sounds like my child. So there's obviously a spider spawner up there at some point. So yeah, they had let us in, and we followed them up to the front. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, yeah, there's lots of them. Dude, look at that. Look at my hearts. I'm poisoned and I'm still not taking damage. What just happened back there? Hey, fucker, back off. I'm busy here. What did he just say? Man, I love that I'm not taking any damage at all. Oh, look, another one. This might be better than the Jim's. The Jim's is set up with the double spiders. I think it is. Those are pretty close together right there. Could there be a third even? That would be so amazing. Come on, give me a third. Fuck off. Not so lucky. Anyways, back to the story. So we followed them. We're down on the ground floor, and Guns N' Roses was supposed to go in first. I remember this, and before anyone had gone over, there kept being like girls flashing in the crowd, and like the people that we were with, whose names I will never be able to remember because that's the only time I'd ever even seen them, and will never see them again in my life. She kept going, "Oh, did you see the flasher?" Like to me and Ricky, and we kept missing it. So again, before the bands even come on, this girl comes up that was friends of hers, apparently. And she starts telling her about how oh, there's a skeleton back there. It's so hard to tell when I can't take damage. Did I walk right past this guy? Where'd he come from? Anyway, so she's telling her about how Ricky and I have been... No, actually, Ricky wasn't even there. I remember this because I remember he was all upset about what I'm about to tell you. Dude, where y'all keep coming from? Is there like a spawner I'm not seeing? So yeah, they were going to get a drink, I think. Something like that. Like, they definitely weren't there. So anyway, she's telling her about how I keep missing all the flashers. And so this woman's like, well, here you go. And she just, like, shows me her boobs. And this was, like, the first time I'd ever seen boobs in my life. And I turned away, just, like, I couldn't believe what was in my... I mean, it was, like, a foot from my face. Here's some boobs, you know? And so that was probably, like, against the law in so many ways. Like, that was probably child abuse and just child molestation or something. I don't even know what all that was. But I certainly didn't complain. But yeah, I remember telling Ricky about that, and he was just, like, so upset about that he had gone to get a drink and missed that. It was just, it was funny shit. I'm pretty sure I could swim in lava in this armor. There's some gold over there. But that show was crazy. So halfway through the show, there was this area. Oh man, I just hit a ravine apparently. There was this area up like right around the stage itself. Like, I mean, you could like touch the fucking artist's feet basically. I mean, it was like right there. They opened that up, and they're like, the first 100 people that can get in here can be in here. So we were like standing right there at it when this happened, and so we were, hey dude, what's going on? You want to be in the show? So we were one of the first 100 people in this area. So we went from having seats that were supposed to be up in the stands to getting this general admission seats area, which was, you know, down on the floor, to being like at Axl Rose's feet. But again, Guns N' Roses was supposed to go in first. Axl Rose, being the drunk that he was, didn't want to go on stage first, so Metallica ended up going first. All in all, it was an awesome show. My first concert, and definitely not somewhere a child at the age I was should have been, but either way, it was still a ton of fun. Got to see my first boobs up close and personal. Let's just drop. Look at that. Look at that damage. Hardly any. It's ridiculous, man. This armor is amazing. Oh my god. I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm God, bitches. Accept it. Alright, I'm gonna keep grabbing this iron as I pass it, but I'm probably gonna leave the coal now. I think I got enough coal. I remember at one point during the concert, some guy asked me if I had a lighter because he wanted to smoke a joint. I don't even think I was 10 at this point. At the oldest, I was 10. Well, I'm down here now. So this was probably not someone my age, somewhere someone my age should have been, but whatever. And I said something in the last video that people thought I meant of all ages, and I said don't be in a rush. And what I was talking about was when you're in school. I don't really know how to word this the correct way or get across the point I'm trying to get across, but what I was really trying to talk about is how sometimes school sucks, and sometimes you're like picked on, and like I moved around and went to a bunch of different schools for a couple different reasons. We moved a couple times, like I went to school in Texas, and then I went to school in Colorado, because we moved trying to get away from my mom's ex-husband. And then I went to school in South Carolina, and I went to school in North Carolina whenever I lived with my dad whenever he had cancer. and also a little bit before he had cancer. So I've gone to schools in different places and I've experienced different things. Like when I went to school in Texas, I was part of the football team. I was popular, had tons of friends. Basically had anything you could want. Like we were one of the few people that I know that had a pool, so people wanted to come over and like hang out at my house all the time. So kind of had it made when I went to school in Texas, and then when I went to school around here, this is before my dad had cancer. I was just going. I don't really know why I had moved down here and was going to school here, but I had a shitty time going to school here. Like my cousins were like the most popular kids in school pretty much, and we got into a big argument about something, who the fuck knows what, and so they just like in turn made everyone hate me, and so I was the picked on kid when I went to school here for a year, and I ended up actually going back to Texas because of that, because I just didn't want to be around the fucking kids that I went to school with here. And then what's weird is I come back a couple years later. Let's see here. That was 4th and 5th grade. So actually, I guess it was 2 years. It was 4th and 5th grade. I went to school here, and then I ended up coming back and going to school here for 8th grade. I think it was. I'm trying to remember. But when I came back, the only reason why I come back is because it's when my dad had cancer and he wasn't expecting to live that long. So I came back to basically spend time with him. And then when I come back, I guess because you can't pick on the kid whose dad is dying, I guess is like the rule. So everyone was just my best fucking friend. But it was the same fucking people that I had already... Whoa. Don't put more lava down. Same people I'd already grown to hate when I had gone to school here the first time. So it wasn't like, oh, you're going to be nice to me now, y'all can eat dick. Fuck these people. So, I don't know. I guess the point I was trying to get across is if you're picked on, it's not... The world doesn't end in school. You're only going to be there for a certain period of time, and then that's it. You're done with these fucking people. And then the thing is, once you're an adult, none of that shit happens anymore. I mean, if someone's picking on you and you're an adult, just... I don't even know. Fuck them. Like, whatever. You don't have to go. You don't have to see them every day. I mean, if you're working somewhere and you're getting picked on, then the hell kind of job is that? Are you working at McDonald's? If so, I don't know. Get another job. Fuck that. Got it. The gold. See, this is what I should have been doing to find gold. I don't think. Excuse me. I don't think that strip mining for gold is the way to go anymore. All right. Oh, fuck that iron. I didn't want it anyways. And of course, I've been the asshole on the end of the whole picking on thing myself a few times, and looking back, I mean, I'm not proud of it. What's funny is one of the kids I had picked on in Texas. I hadn't picked on him like really, really bad, I guess. I mean, but it wasn't nice. It was rude shit. It was this kid that had the locker underneath me, and we ended up becoming really good friends later on. But his name was Jesse Gear, and I always called him Jesse Queer. And like I said, we ended up becoming friends, and like he'd come over and like spend the night and stuff like that during the summer, and we're good friends. And he contacted me recently on Facebook, and come to find out he's actually gay. And I was like, wow, I feel really bad now about calling him Jesse Queer. But, I mean, kids are going to say and do stupid-ass things, and they're going to be fucking assholes. And that's just, like, the fact of, fact of life. And, I mean, I didn't mean that shit I was saying. And I definitely, and that's the thing, too. I mean, I am a firm believer that if you're gay, it's because you were born that way. You were born with a certain preference. There's seagulls that are gay, and... it's population control for seagulls. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a preference of. I mean, if you like something, that's it, right? So I'm picking on this kid and calling him a queer, and he probably felt like he shouldn't have the feelings that he had. So I don't know. Just sucks when you think about it. So I don't know. If you're a bully, don't. I know sometimes it's fun to be an asshole, but I don't know. Some people can't take it, for one thing. Hey, what's going on in here? What y'all guys doing? Hanging out? You guys got any gold records? Got a couple, man.
Always on fire.
You watching GuudeBoulderfist. You watching GuudeBoulderfist. You watching GuudeBoulderfist. Fighting just to save his life. Got you laughing every night.
Yes. You know your diamond shit just got fucked. I like what someone does, the way things explode out of them from all sides.